catchphrase. No. I did look up how to supercharge your FSD with a neutron star ejection cone. So if we come across another neutron star, could be fatal, could be magnificent. Which one of those is home? Whatever. Alright. We're in this sector, or system. And this is where I think we are, yeah. So I mapped these 5 moons. Oh, I will never have an iPhone if you know, famous last words kind of thing. But yeah, I hope an iPhone is never my best option. So no one mapped these, but I'm not going to take the time. I saw you did a stream yesterday. Yesterday? My internet was down. I might have caught some of that. KingAkira.com at twitch.tv/KingAkira.com for all your KSP needs. Control T? Oh, is it already targeted? Alright, so right now we're heading back to civilized space. So that I can kind of turn in the things that I have explored and mapped, some of which were first time discoveries and some first time mappings. I need to, oh, I thought I needed to align a little better. Have to go to bed. Ah, all right. Thanks for stopping by, quitter. Oh, great. It's on the far side of the sun. Whoa, these babies are close. I want to make a joke about spherical things, but yeah, it's too easy. All right, so things that have happened in my life. Internet was out yesterday, and probably gonna give it all away, but trying to diagnose what the problem was. We knew that it couldn't be a payment problem because we saw the text message from the both the credit card company and the ISP that, you know, payment sent, payment received, we're good. So couldn't have been that. And looked at the outage reports. Not a lot of outage or complaints of lack of service. Oh, I forgot to honk. And there was a map that showed a lot of outages, mostly to the north of us. So I thought, nah, maybe that's it, and just let it go for a while. And then about 12 hours later, still wasn't seen in, you know, on like down detector, still wasn't seeing an increase in reports of outages. So I started troubleshooting. It's like maybe the modem and the router aren't communicating with each other, so I hooked up a laptop directly to the modem. You know, I had good lights on the modem, and you know, I went out and well, maybe there's damage to the coax cable, which doesn't make sense if you have good lights on the modem. If you have good lights on the modem, you have a good enough physical connection to create a logical connection to the ISP's equipment. And as it turns out, they notified us that the payment was sent. They notified us that the payment was received, but they didn't notify us when there was a problem with it and it got rejected for some reason. You know, it was like the day after direct deposit payday. So I still don't understand what the problem was, but it didn't go through. And it was a payment problem, so we just had to make a payment and early this morning. So we lived like savages yesterday. On top of that, let's see what the system looks like. Fairly early in the morning, Wolfgang tells me that one of the cats brought in a bird. Already been discovered, so I'm going to skip it. Has been mapped, but whatever. Oh wait, what did the honk say for number of bodies? 9? That's about right. So yeah, we'll move on. So I was in the middle of something. So I had him get the cat away from the bird. And we caught the bird in the house. Robin. The bird was a robin, and had a damaged wing. Class M next. All right. A little bit of blood. So just like, okay, let's let it relax. That's what it needs right now. Lack of stress, chance to scab up, heal a little bit, low stress. And then later and I just let it hang out here in my studio. I wasn't going to be streaming anyway. Do I have any poop on my green screen? I forgot to. Ooh, what's that? Never mind, it's just a hole. So the bird and I spent the day in the garage, in the studio, if you will. I guess that half isn't a studio. Then oh crap, don't want to overheat. It was did it say, I forgot how many bodies it said. Then the bird 10 still was indicating that it was not able to use undiscovered. So we're going to scan this system before we move on. Whoa, too far. And cut the engine. Almost forgot how to do this. So I still had a hurt wing. Did not want me to be anywhere near it. You know, I wouldn't want me to be anywhere near it either. I look hungry. So I started making some calling some places, and got a hold of one lady who does small bird, wild bird rescue and rehabilitation, and she had a 909 area code, which I guess is in California, but with cell phones, you know, maybe that's just where she got her cell phone, but isn't necessarily where she was. I didn't ask. Talked to her. She found someone in my area that could help. And in my area, I'm in southwest Missouri. In my area was northwest Arkansas. It looks like there's nothing behind the sun. That's good. So we won't have to move. Woo! Pay dirt. So, made arrangements yesterday evening to go down this afternoon to Arkansas and spend an hour plus each way driving, paying for gas. You know, plus I had to learn how to make food. You know, I got some canned cat food and watered it down a little bit and mixed it so it's, you know, lighter consistency and thinner consistency. as well as some finely chopped strawberries. This bird eats better than I do. And some peanut butter, because, you know, who doesn't like the peanut butter? Lots of protein, right? And and I had to buy an ashtray because I needed a water dish that it couldn't tip over, that would fit in this box I was going to contain it in. Or was containing it, whatever. You get the idea. All right, system scan. Let's move on. So, bird, fed, watered, boxed, driven to Arkansas. She had a nice goose. Big white goose. I think she said it was Chinese. I don't know. Not that big an expert on goose. So, I used to have geese, and so I got to kind of communicate with it. Ooh, brown dwarf, so can't scoop on the next one. We are throttled up. Little burpy burp. And so she was getting it out of the box. We were outside. It couldn't fly away. If it could fly away, didn't need our help. So she got it out of the box, and I'm like, yeah, I'm, you know, stifling my urge to tell her, oh, be careful, because, you know, it's pretty lively for being injured. It's gonna squirm and get away and bite, and it bit me once. You know, it didn't really hurt. It was just kind of like, are you biting me? And 6 bodies. Oh, it says. So I wish you could recall this info that's up there in that corner. Like, so you can be like, what did that say? And hit a button and bring it back up. And, bird. But, you know, she knows what she's doing. She gets it. You know, I stifled myself. She got the bird out, was holding it, and it was trying to squirm, and, you know, expert handling, of course. And, you know, feeling around, determined that had a. She said it had a broken tibia, but isn't tibia a leg bone? Is it different for birds? I don't know. Should be radius, ulna. Because, let's see, femur. I don't know. Maybe I'm just wrong. I should have looked it up before I went live. I don't really feel inclined at the moment. You can straighten me out. Leave a comment. Live chat. However you like to do it. Another brown dwarf. I wonder if it's going to be sneezy or grumpy. It's probably going to be grumpy. Oh, whoa, wait. We forgot to look at the system map. Aha, 9 bodies, only 1 showing. We need to scan this area. It's the least we can do for science. Wait. Oh, throttle down. I've never done this before. Throttle down, you say? You throttle down. I'm not going to throttle down. I see body, ex-girlfriend joke. Yeah, we move on. Elsa. Yeah. It's got 0.32 atmospheres. It's an atmosphere of helium and hydrogen. So, you know, I'm listening to this and it sounds lively, but I guess we'll move on. It's probably not anything. Now, okay, so at the end of the name of the sector, it doesn't have a letter, it has a number. So that's just the name of the sector. So the name of the star is the name of the sector, unless, or a system, unless the system has more than 1 star, and then it's a letter, because there's the A, B, and or C, and D, you know. So, yeah, it looks like there's only 1 star in this system. I guess the system map would show multiple stars, at least. It wouldn't, I don't think it would try to hide a star from me. 4 of 6. Something's here. Some things are here. But it closing in on him. System scan complete. Looks like a well-used dodgeball. So this is the moon of Planet 3. Nothing spectacular about any of these planets. Now we look at the system map. Did it? I thought it said 9 bodies, but it said maybe it was 6. Yeah, it was 6. I remember now because I was talking about how I wish you could bring the info back up, and the last thing it said was 6. Okay, let's jumpity jump. And again, brown dwarf. So yeah, she handled the bird, determined it had a broken tibia. Now I feel like I want to look it up. I didn't 2 minutes ago, but now I feel like I do. I don't think we'll be in any immediate danger when we land here. Whoomp. All right, let's. So that means there's only one body in this area, and it is the sun that we are driving away from. All right. Bones of a bird wing. And I think I got an extra letter in there because of my fat fingers. Radius ulna humerus. Yeah. That's the humerus, ulna, radius, metacarpals, and phalanges. Okay, so that's the same as a human. Femur, tibia, fibula. Yeah, so this should be a leg bone. So, did I hear her wrong? It doesn't matter, but it bugs me. Because things that don't matter bug me. Let's see. Make sure everything is working. On YouTube. Oh, wow, I got 2 likes already. I just started. Oh, yeah, I forgot that's how it works. You go on YouTube, you start a video, say, hey, like and subscribe. Even though you haven't seen the video yet, just trust me on this one. You're going to want to like and subscribe. Just, do it now before you forget. Because, sometimes things happen and you get distracted. Like right now, when I need to be jumping to the next system. Let's honk. I'm sure it's going to tell me one body. I would bet a dime on that. That's about all I look forward after that trip to Arkansas for this stupid bird that has a 2-year life expectancy. By the time it heals, he'll die of old age. And, oh, damn, another brown dwarf. We're going to be down to about half a tank. Might have to start looking at fuel stars. I'm not too worried. A lot of prospects out there. A lot of prospects. We're going to find something. Honk. So that's the bird story. I feel like there was something else I wanted to talk about too. And it's just going to be that other sun over here. It'd be funny if this one's not scoopable, but that one, wow, that's pretty, that also looks like a brown dwarf or something. Class T dwarves and Class L dwarves. Alright, so Lumpy and Tango. I guess, I don't know. I'm not good at dwarf names. Aren't they like most of them begin with an S? Sneezy, Sleepy, Stuffy, Syncopated. These are dwarf names, right? Sleazy. Sneezy. Wait, did I say sneezy? And, ooh, another brown dwarf. Should I worry? Vegas! Elite Dangerous is pretty good. That bird I saved is pretty good, I guess. I don't know, probably. It's nighttime now, isn't it? Jeez, it's 1 in the morning. I am not good at keeping track of time. And last Wednesday, kids had dentist appointments. This one looks... Oh! You think there might be something undiscovered in here? 1, 2, 3, 4 plus the sun is 5. What did that honk come up with? 17. Someone probably ought to... Let's move away from the star a little bit. Someone probably ought to move away from this, or someone probably ought to scan this. And I feel like I probably should have come off of the plane of the elliptical in case there's something behind the star and I can see over it, if over is the right word. Kiefer! Just want to drop by, see how you're doing, because I need to get back to what I was doing, which is probably school. So, you're doing the right thing. But if you're not here, how will I learn? Alright, thank you for saying hi. You do what you need to do. 17, we already honked, throttle down, scanner up. I keep seeing ads for Death Stranding. I'm just like, why am I not excited about this? Of course, I wasn't that excited about... ooh, pretty. Nothing spectacular about it. I wasn't that excited about... Oh, Outer Worlds? I'm still not that excited about it. I think I saw it on sale and I'm just like, nah. But I've got so many things to play now that I'm just not playing hardly anything. Hi bye. Cool. Who knows when that next stream will be, but I'm sure if you can be, you will be here. Mabuhay! Sometimes I just like to look at those. Like maybe something interesting will pop out. Well, that one had that hydrogen atmosphere, which was, you know, having never left Earth, that's kind of interesting to me on a personal level, but it's not really lucrative or anything as far as the game goes. Oh, I was talking about last Wednesday, taking the girls to the dentist, and we had a blowout on the freeway. So that was a little bit scary, but maintained pretty good control. Got it off to the side of the road pretty quickly. Got the tow truck. So, you know, eventful but uneventful. As bad as it was, could have been so much worse. That kind of thing. But it wasn't, so it isn't. That is a weird looking planet. That's a moon. That's a weird looking moon. But there's nothing really interesting about it. Got zirconium. I wonder if it's cubic. Shiny. Carbon, phosphorus, 15%. The phosphorus content's a little high. But, yeah. It just looks interesting. But it's not really worth the time to go... It sounds like there's something here. It's not really worth the time to go map it. There's some stuff. Oh, right there. Another icy body. Water geysers, helium atmosphere. Water geysers, helium atmosphere. Water magma. Neon atmosphere? That's interesting. 99.4% neon. That seems unlikely, but you know, just because neon is not the most common gaseous element. But there's 0.00 atmospheres of surface pressure, so it's kind of moot anyway. This looks like a star, but it's an icy body. Neon rich, mostly helium. Tungsten, 0.9%. I think tungsten's kind of rare in the game. Alright, it tells me that the system scan is complete. Let's move on to other things. Is this going to be a scoopable star? It is! So, I was going to say, if not, we're going to drop out of, we'll cancel our hyperspace, whatever you want to call it, and make sure that we got something coming up on our route, because I think we would have had one more jump after this, one long jump, but we could have made like a couple of short ones. I don't even know how many more jumps we have before we get to the location we're targeting. It actually looked like we still had quite a bit of route remaining. 30 bodies. Whoa, 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 whoa. I was not paying attention. We got a little bit deep there into the corona. Oh, damn, we're still deep. Okay, all right. 68. I'm kind of. It looks like it's holding at 68% on the heat. I'm kind of afraid to go to another screen. 68's pretty constant. All right, let's take a quick look over here. System map. Did it say 30? Let's see. So there's pretty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This place looks like it's pretty well. That one looks familiar. Have I been here? Maybe. This does look familiar.
Fuel scooping complete.
So none of these have been mapped, including this one, which is probably metal rich. Huh. Let's I kind of want to map the rings. We did start to warm up a little bit there. I don't know. Probably a complete waste of time. Not even sure that's the closest one, but let's head over there. How far is it? 1,000 light seconds. We're closing in pretty fast. We're scanning something. Gonna blow? Gas giant with water-based life. We should probably map it. And we should probably go ahead and scan the rest of this system just in case there's something else going on. And then just by being close enough, we'll probably get an auto scan on all the moons. Is that the... yeah, that's where we're going. Where did it go? Here, planet. Oh, it's down here. Here, planet, planet, planet. Now, if I'm just going to map the rings, then... oh, no, I'm not going to map just the rings, am I? I'm going to map the planet as well, because... oh, man. I kind of discovered, probably is the right word, a mapping technique where you use the Supercruise Assist to orbit the planet, and then you look behind you, far side, keep your aim right about at the horizon, and then when you think you're going to get just the right amount of overlap for that horizon point, launch your probe, and you follow your way around the planet. And for anything that's like 7 probes or less, it seems like that'd work pretty well, because you get around the outside, and then if you still don't, if your next one is going to overlap too much with your previous ones, then you can just do what you might call the poles, the top and bottom, instead of your orbital path. Still out of range. And now it says we're too fast. So let's come down here. All right, that'll have to do. Some very Jupiter banding. Is the chat tracking? Sometimes it doesn't. So, oh, message retracted. What was up with that? I guess it was the what's good. All right, well, I don't need to understand. Vegas, what's good with you? But for these ring planets, I don't think that would work, because I think if you use the Supercruise Assist to orbit, you're going to hit the ring. So, no bueno. I hate messing with the efficiency on these huge ones, because then it just takes forever. Ooh, that was right in the middle on the back. If I go here, that's not going to be the ring? All right. I think that's going to have too much overlap. We haven't hit 50% yet, and we're 11, 12, 13 probes in. So those two are going to overlap too much. Oh, yeah, and the next one should be going farther than that. Wow. Okay. All right. That's, if you're going to waste probes, that's how you do it. All right. So then let's get the perimeter, I guess. About time. But, you know, I started off saying that I hate spending all that time trying to get the efficiency bonus on these gas giants with the 22. Alright, so 19, 20. So I should get 2 after this? After those 2 land? Whew, I don't think this is going to happen. So I have to get 19% with 2 probes. There's already, yeah, if I could hit those spots on the backside are a little bigger. Yeah, that was only worth 3%. Let's try to hit that one on the back just as a challenge. So maybe right about there? Maybe? Probably not. Wow, I am barely creeping up. Well, one of those did not go at all where I wanted it. That one did. But there's one right there that I didn't, in the middle of that ring, that I didn't bring close enough to the, ooh, 89? But not 90. Not, okay. You wanted 90? You don't get it. So that should give us 1%. 25. Ugh. I'd be embarrassed if I were trying to get the efficiency bonus. That should be worth 1%. There we go. Now that we're close enough, it should tell us icy body in this. Yeah, okay. Icy body, icy body, icy body, icy body, and ooh, icy body. Didn't see that coming. Oh, and the ring. And the ring. That's kind of why we came here in the first place. So I wanted to map these rings. Surface scan complete.
Surface scan complete.
Did we go too far? I'm always going too far. I just don't know when to quit. Alright, so we got some hot spots, no overlaps. And, ooh, platinum. Is that valuable? It is where I'm from. Painite. I don't have any mining equipment, so there's, kind of a moot point at the moment, but all right, let's go to the next one. Again, I don't know if platinum's valuable. Seems like it would be, but why are you wasting time mapping these things? Doesn't make sense. It's a game. Mild curiosity, inclination. The next thing I know, several hours have gone by, and I have so much to show for it. We're full throttle, right? We are full throttle. I never played that game either, Full Throttle. It was one of the early LucasArts games. I don't even know the premise. Ooh, whoa, it's scanning. There's a guy on a motorcycle. That's about all I know. Oh, whoa, 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 we gotta watch that. Okay, that's where we're going. Another gas giant with water-based life. I might try to do a little better job with the scanning this time. Let's actually see. Oh, I was gonna say, well, yeah, let's do it anyway. Let's just let the Super Cruise assist. Try to put us into orbit. We'll see if we hit the rings. Pretty sure it's going to be a problem. But since I don't actually know, yeah, there's not a lot of distance between the planet and the rings there. It's a lot of moons. Save me, Super Cruise Assist. Let's see. Icy. It's not a very good rap song, but how fast are we going? 4 megameters per second. So we're going too fast for the surface scanner. So the technique I was talking about wouldn't work for this anyway because we're going too fast. It's kind of interesting though, the approach it's put us on. Yeah, we're gonna run into that ring. Unless it will, it says we're orbiting, unless it'll deliberately avoid the ring. I don't think it will though. I think it's going to put us in the ring if we don't pull out. It's getting closer. It's filling more and more of the windscreen. There's no wind, but I don't know what else to call it. Canopy? It does kind of seem to be keeping us out of the ring. Interesting. All right, let's lose the Super Cruise and come away. Wow, that ring is right there. Okay. What? Where'd it go? There it is. It's so close you can almost taste it. Too creepy? I was going for creepy. First discovered by Carter Easta. I like Sandinista? Why do I get... Oh! I forgot. These fire out of the front of the ship. So you kind of don't want to be... What did we hit? The ring.
Surface scan complete.
So you kind of don't want to be facing away. All right, let's... Those did not look like overlapping hotspots. Just trying to flatten that ring. That's pretty flat. All right, let's see what she can do. It went around, didn't it? When it goes that far around, it seems like small adjustments make big changes in the landing points. We'll see if I am right about that. We did not move that far, and we barely have any overlap. All right, so that's clearly the... You couldn't ask for a more perfect backside shot. Far side. Let's see, Gary Larson? No. So we probably want the next one to be... maybe there? I'm not confident. I think this might be a little too close to the horizon. But hopefully we'll get some good overlap, but not too much, you know. It's a balance thing. When you can balance a tack hammer, your attacks will be balanced. Yeah, see, that was too close to the... Alright, so then we want to come inside the horizon. That should still give us plenty of, but not too much overlap. Where are we? 17%? So we're getting just over 5% per probe. So we're looking at the back side. That's a decent amount of overlap. We got a little bit of the front side. Yeah. On the front side. Let's try that. I am going for the efficiency bonus this time. Oh. Cut in. Cut in. I wanted it to cut in a little more. That is more overlap than I wanted. I did not want to see that much overlap. So let's see. Right about there, maybe? That's probably also going to be too much overlap. That's too much overlap. Let's take another look at the backside here. If we go here, see, that seems like it'll be too much. And that looks like it's going to be a little too far south, if south is indeed the right word. I'm too lazy to actually cross them, so. My favorite is like a celebrity who's famous now. Dwayne Johnson, yeah. Me and Dwayne Johnson, we are like that. Yeah, I'm the thumb, but you know. Ooh, that was almost exactly where I wanted it. I think that's going to be a little too far that direction. Let's not take all day, laddie. Yeah, I think that is about. I want this one to go a little bit deep. Oh man, that was a good shot. Couldn't ask for better. So we're at 41%, and we're through more than a third of our shots. Another nice placement. I might be getting the hang of this. Don't want to brag, but ladies. Ladies do get turned on by some serious planetary mapping. Yep. That's what they like. You know, all of them, not in general. All of them. That's how stereotypes work. And we have less than half of our probes launched. But it's that second half where it gets tricky, because, well, and we only have to hit 90, but all right, how's the front look? So if we put one on the horizon right around here, oops, that way, maybe a little farther down, probably. And I'm just going to do it. See how that works out. At this rate, we'll never get to the pencil sector. Excessive overlap? No. Just about the right amount. So the problem we have here, though, is we kind of want it right on the horizon for the back side, but we want it way more to the front on the front side.